Bob, what are your thoughts overall on that, especially given kind of some distractions this morning and saying goodbye to some guys, everybody in the clubhouse was
Yeah, I mean, Sean Mania had a lot to do with that. And, we lean on him a little bit harder, which we probably will with some of our starters. And he's a guy that's, up for that now and has matured into that role where, even though it's a tying run, he's got 113 or whatever it is pitches. At that point in time, that was his game. So I think he takes away a lot from that, too. He knows we have that kind of confidence in him. But overall, I think the runs early were big for us. Whenever you say goodbye to a couple of guys like that, there's certainly some sentiment that runs through the clubhouse. So I think that the runs early on in the game were really important for us.
What do you make of this weekend in general, coming out of the All-Star break and be able to sweep a team that's obviously a big contender?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't play near as well over at their place, and a lot of times, it's how you catch a team, and certainly they weren't playing their best baseball for this series, but we'll take it because it was important for us to get off to try to win a series coming out of the break, especially at home, and to sweep it obviously is an added bonus. You don't really expect to sweep a team like that, but once you get two, you try to get greedy for the third one.
You obviously have two, and the pitching coach is out talking to Bauer before Brugman's at bat. Just what did you see from his at bat that ended up knocking him out of the game?
He just wasn't trying to do too much. He's just, he kept kind of climbing the ladder with the fastball. He's throwing high curveballs and high fastballs, and the two pitches previous were up in the zone. So I think he's just trying to stay on top and not try to do too much, and it ended up being a huge hit for us.
Bob, for those of us that weren't here this morning, I'm just curious as to what kind of a pitcher that Dusty Baker is going to be getting with the Nationals.
Say again? What kind of a pitcher?
Pitcher, yeah.
Pitchers.
Yeah, pitchers.
Yeah, they're getting two really good ones. I mean, that was a little bit their Achilles heel has been their bullpen this year. Be able to get a righty and a lefty like that, both guys that closed. That'll be a nice addition for them.
Sean's been so consistent here over his last 11, 12 starts. What have you seen? What sort of theme that runs through this?
You know what? I think his slider has a lot to do with how he's doing right now. It was more fastball changeup and mixed in some sliders to where it was for a hitter, it's basically 50-50. And now that third pitch, and you saw it early in the game, to right-handers too, down and into a righty is not a pitch that righties expect. And when he can get it in there, now he's got basically all quadrants that he can go to and really, a hitter has, has to try to locate one particular spot because, he's got 3+ pitches that can make you swing and miss. So I think the slider's been big for him.